Hello and welcome to Colorado Springs. My name is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We've got the pleasure to be down here at the Broadmoor, in one of the ballrooms here. If you pan around, you can notice we've got all these beautiful motorhomes on display in the ballroom here. And behind me, I've got the new 2025 Baystar 3826 floor plan. This is a brand new floor plan we're going to walk through. But first, come on down this way. We'll get started right here with the 7 floor plans that Baystar has. So they've kept a few floor plans here. You've got the 3016, the 3225, the 3423, 3618, 3629, and the wheelchair accessible 3811 floor plans that they're building. At this particular one, on the left side there is a bath and a half with a king-size bed, 3826 floor plan. This coach is built on the Ford V8 chassis. These are some of the new graphics that are going to come on the Baystar. We've got the Cardinal exterior, the Harvest exterior, and the Granite. If you pan back a little bit, Avon, this is the actual Granite exterior on this coach. And as they always do have down below here, we've got some good storage below with the side swinging baggage doors. And actually up in the very front there, you'll notice there's a white box in the very front. That is so new for 2025. They've got the 2000 watt inverter. You're gonna have standard with six volt batteries. So that's a new feature on the 2025 Baystar. And then of course we've got the side swinging baggage doors, nice carpeted lined compartments for all your storage needs. And then just up above here, we've got the optional exterior entertainment package with a Bluetooth AM/FM stereo system here, a couple of speakers, and of course the TV will pull out and swivel as always. Okay, and then coming down the line here, we are on the patio side. So you'll notice that first bay, you've got the 5500 watt generator. So you've got to have a location for the gen, but you do have some storage up above here. We've got a holding tank here. This is going to be more storage. This box here is just some of their stuff that they bring from Newmar. That's where they carried it. And then you have the AquaGo tankless hot water heater system. And then in this bay here, this is going to be full pass-through. So if you stay there, I'll open on the other side. You notice this goes all the way through. So for longer items, you do have some pass-through storage. On the back here, we've got the 5,000 pound hitch rating here. It's pre-wired for brake controller. Got the 7-way plug. There's your exhaust on the generator. Molded rear cap, rear ladder. It's really handy for getting up to the rooftop. You want to clean off all the branches and tree limbs and snow or anything that builds up on the top of the motorhome. It's nice to have a ladder. Not all the product does have ladders, but the Baystar does come with it. And with that switch turned on in the front, I can turn my LED lights on and off. You can see on the back here, this is a bath and a half floor plan. So since there is a rear bath, you've got a holding tank here for your black water. And then I always like to point this out, these little flap seals they put here. It's just a nice touch that Newmar does, because these cords, as you guys know, in the wintertime, they get stiff and hard to maneuver around, and it's just nice and has a place to store when you want to close these doors. Full pass-through storage. I missed that on the other side, but this one also has full pass-through storage. And we're at the dump station. So you know, if we had a dump tank back there in the back for the black water for the rear bathroom, but then you also have another dump here as well. So you've got 2 handles here. So you have a gray and a black water for this as well. That'll be for the half bath plus the kitchen sink. And then in this area here, you've got the outdoor shower, black tank rents, you've got the rear sewage rents. I noticed everything's nicely labeled. So if you come in there, you can kind of see where. So we've got it says rear black tank sewage rents, and then black tank sewage rents. So you're going to have two different places where you can rinse out those holding tanks. And your fresh water connection, whole house water is located here. The whole house water filtration system is going to be located there. And of course, it has your outdoor shower and some additional holding tank here. All right, coming up to the front of the coach here, we have again some more pass-through storage I'm noticing. So this goes all the way through as well. And then this is just a winterization valve. It is winterized at the moment, but there's a water pump located in here. And then again, all storage. These compartments may be a little tough for me to get to with this big slide up being in the out position. However, let me get these opened up. Some lights on. You'll see a holding tank. So there's a holding tank going to be back behind here, plus some additional storage and some plumbing on the hot and cold water lines. And we've got some additional storage here. This is going to be where the house batteries are located, as well as the propane tank. Moving along, it's still on the Ford V8. You got the little bullet cameras for your side view cameras, plus your backup camera. Excuse me. We got Mobileye collision mitigation system, lane assist. That's all part of that Ford package that when they order these, that Newmar puts on these. And I love the frameless windows. I've been doing them for years, but it just cleans up, gives it a nice sleek look, very sharp. So come on in, let's check out the interior of this one. So as you come in, you'll notice I'm kind of sitting where theater seats have become super popular over the years. And while I'm sitting there, I just want to go over a few bullet points, some of the new 2025 features. And because it's new to me, so I'm still learning it as I go. But let's go through a few things. So first of all, if you want to get a shot kind of going back, Evan, new for 2025, you'll see some white cabinets, kind of a two-tone look. And with that two-tone look, I've got this book laid out here. So some the chiffon maple is this upper cabinet. And then, of course, this one came with the mesa glazed. And you'll notice each one of these cabinet colors has the last word saying suede. So that's a new finish for 2025, is called a suede finish. Very sharp, kind of a softer look to the cabinet, if you will. I think it looks really nice with the two-tone look. And you can get that in dusk maple, mesa glazed. You don't have to go two-tone. You can get all these in one dominant mesa glazed or dusk maple. Just this one was ordered that way. So that's something new for 2025 I wanted to mention. There's some new wiring too that they do for the lighting. So the gray panels that used to exist in the past are gone. So now you have these little touch panels, and you'll have controls for your TV lift. Your HVAC is going to be in here, so I can turn the living room and the bedroom HVAC on and off. Go back to my home screen. I've got my generator controls is there. I can check on my holding tanks, the lights, as well as the TV lift. Also, let's see, KIB. So there's a new app too. So this is called the KIB switch panel. It's been replaced. So previously used gray KIB panels have been replaced with these little 5-inch LCD monitors. And you'll see these monitors throughout the coach, and they all do the same functionality as what I was just showing you. But additionally, there's a new KIB app which will have global functionality. What that sounds like to me is you can be able to be anywhere globally and still operate things like your HVAC, your lighting, your generator controls, things like that. So more to come on that in the future as we learn, but I just thought I'd mention that was something I was reading about on this new Baystar here. Also, let's see here. We went over that. New graphics, comfort lounge. So behind me, they still do the optional drop-down bunk bed. This particular one does have the drop-down bunk bed. Select floor plans will have this drop-down bunk bed. It does come with a ladder, so you can get up top here. Again, like I said, there are select floor plans that will offer this, and it may be something where Newmar has incorporated the new drop-down bunk bed in all 7 floor plans now. And then up front, you'll notice the new dash design up front here. You've got ergonomically designed setup here. You've got Apple CarPlay. It's going to be, or Android Auto is part of the infotainment center. And then so you got AM, FM, Bluetooth, Android Auto, there's CarPlay, Sirius XM satellite radio, camera controls, so you can view around the coach. So yeah, really nice, large color screen monitor, makes it nice for viewing. I believe that's by Xera is the brand of the company that does this install here. You've got some controls at your fingertips for when you're driving this. So it looks like we've got cruise control on-offs is going to be all right here below me, and then these little arrows and this. Okay, I don't have the key, so I can't show this, but that'll be all for the dash cluster. You've got a little charge station over here on the side here for your mobile device. You've got a iPhone or Android phone. It will charge wirelessly. You can dock it there. If not, you do have these little ports down below here for 12-volt charging or USB and USB-C charging. So it does have both of those there as well. And then over here on the side, get out of the way here. So we've got on the armrest here, we've got the EQ systems. It's an all auto level hydraulic leveling system. So that's continued. I mean, that's something they've been using for several years going back. But you can, if you notice right here, you've got the Apple and the little Android, so you can pair, you can download the app and pair your phones and operate the leveling systems via Bluetooth, so long as you're around the coach when you're operating the jacks. You got 6-way power seats. If you notice down below here, so I can go back and forth, 6-way power seats. Also, this will swivel around to join the living room. I believe you have the same thing on this side. Actually, no, I take that back. This is a manual seat. And then you have some charge ports over here, a little map light for the passenger. And then if you want to swivel these chairs around, you have this little center table. I'll show you how this works. If I slide this out, pull it forward, pull this back, flip it around. Now I've got a little dining table in between both the driver and passenger seat. All right. And then across, anytime you get the theater seats, you will get the trifold, fold and tumble sofa. I'm not going to pull this all the way out right now, but this does, just so you know, come out and makes into about a queen size bed, and you're on the padding, the back-sided paddings of the cushions there instead of an air mattress. We've got the TV up. I believe that's a 50-inch Samsung Smart TV. Got the sound bar up top. Again, this new painted white cabinetry with that suede finish. It's a nice look for all the new product. So as we go through some of the different product throughout the show, you'll notice this two-tone look is becoming pretty popular in the new 2025 product. Overhead here, I didn't mention, but this is kind of the control panel, the main control panel, if you will, for slide outs, for your inverter controls, your Truma AquaGo, the system's located here. To operate the bed is going to be here. You've got an over-the-air antenna, awning lights. Everything's nicely labeled, easy to figure out what everything does here. So Newmar does a nice job there. And comes time to hide all that, you got a nice little cabinet overhead, and it's out of reach for kids, so your children won't go pushing any buttons they're not supposed to push. I love the new pull handles on all the cabinetry here. Notice on all the drawers here, you've got these full extension drawer glides. These are all soft close. You guys are probably wondering, what in the heck was that device in that drawer? So this goes into the armrest on the passenger chair, so it can hold a little tablet when you're going down the road. Okay, while we're right here, and I have this book out, I know I was kind of showing this earlier, but they kept the interior called Stowe from last year. So that's all stayed the same. Moving down the line over here, you've got new decor packages. One called Arlo. You can see some of those colors there, and Vista. So you've got two new additional interior packages. And then you'll notice on the sink, you've got a nice big one-piece bowl sink. And these covers are flush. So if you need extra counter space, everything's on one level here. You've got the 3-burner cooktop, and I love how this Corian piece just kind of sets back, and that's where you stow it when you want to use the 3-burner cooktop. And then you got 3 nice sized drawers here. Oh, in case you guys don't know what this is, Starlink. Starlink has become very popular in the RV industry. It has never been available as an option with Newmar, but new for 2025 moving forward, Starlink is now an available option. It looks like this one got it. Okay, and then coming towards the back, they did on these doors that open, so you have the big slide here is going to come in. We're not going to be operating slides right now, but when this slide is in and you need to access the half bath, notice how it opens inward. Well, they've got these new hinges. If you come around this side, so these new hinges actually open this door up much wider, I've noticed. So when you're opening and closing, if you get a shot up top here, they've got a new design on these hinges for these inverted, or these doors that open inwards like so. So you've got more space getting in and out of the half bath on this particular model. And you get a shot inside there. There's a lot of counter space, really nice counter space. You got a recessed bowl. And you got plenty of leg room where the toilet sits. You've got a nice sized medicine cabinet. Let me sneak in there. So you got the good sized medicine cabinet here, more storage in here. And then in this cabinet here, we've got the house breaker panel. Everything's easy to get to. Everything's labeled, so you know what each breaker goes to. We got some additional breakers here for the kitchen, living room, GFI outlet, microwave oven. So everything's nicely labeled. All your fuse panels are easy to get to. And again, kind of like I mentioned earlier, these are your electrical items for the owner, and it's easy to get to. When the slides are all in, you can still get to everything, and it's out of reach for the kids, for children to go messing with. Okay, kind of halfway down the coach here, we've got a little touch panel, connected solutions. So I know I mentioned those panels up front. You have this centrally located panel here for your holding tanks, for your generator controls, for your HVAC. You can Bluetooth your phone and get all of these items on your mobile device, and plus your lighting. And then they do have some new pocket doors. Actually, I take that back. These are the same pocket doors as last year. It's new on the Mountain Air. So when we go to the Mountain Air later on, you'll see some new designs on those. You got the retracting bed base, king size bed. And you've got USB ports and electrical outlets on both sides of the bed. Got some nice overhead storage. Electrical outlet in the overhead cabinet with access points on both sides of the bed. For those that have sleeping machines, CPAP machines, you can run your lines out the bottom here, keep those items plugged in up top, or if you just want to run a charge line and keep your additional iPads or tablets or anything charged, you can actually run some additional lines there. You got a little bit of some side storage. This flips up here. I'll have to figure out what exactly you want to put in there because that's pretty deep down in there. So we'll keep going here. All right, we're in the back here, so we're in the master bathroom. Again, you've got plenty of leg room around the toilet room. We've got some good storage overhead here. And you'll notice up top, that is new for 2025. So the lighting control center is changed. So this is a new design there that you're seeing in the Baystar for 2025. And then down below here, we've got some additional storage. There's some 4 nice size pull-out drawers. You got this bowl sink that sits on top. What's nice about this sink, though, I think sitting on top, I know a lot of folks say, well, it doesn't give you much room around it, but it does free up storage underneath, so you gain some taller storage underneath, which is important when you're limited and with so much space in there. So you've got these 4 pull-out drawers here and 4 on this side, plus the closet. And then in your shower here, got this nice big shower surround. Plenty of headroom. I'm 6'2". I got plenty of elbow room. So yeah, got a pretty good amount of room to move around in the shower. Okay, some new option changes, the vinyl plank flooring. So if you notice, if you get a shot of the flooring as you walk backwards there, vinyl plank flooring is now standard for 2025. And what else can I hit on? New shower system. Oh, so when I was standing in the shower there, new white shower surround is standard. So that's a totally new shower surround that you're seeing in there. The Norcold refrigerator. I think this is a nice, very nice Norcold system here. Got the ice maker down below. Very easy to operate. Here's your power controls there. So let me make sure I didn't miss on anything here. So, the exterior graphics, comfort line sofa, new lighting, new fascia. So all your fascia that goes around the slide outs here, if you pan back there, so this is all changed. I don't know if you remember last year, but you had a different design in the slide fascias, where this has got some nice little indirect lighting that's recessed in there. Really sharp, gives it a nice look. But yeah, so this is the new 2025 Baystar 3826 floor plan. Thanks for joining me. Again, this is Grant Russell in Colorado Springs, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.